Hello everyone, back tuning into today's video Second Weekend forecast for today's first video. Later on we'll have CanSIP Saturday going 6 months ahead just for fun with the Canadian model. But this weekend forecast, we're going to have a detailed look at the weather weekend, starting off by looking at the big freeze that's currently engulfing many parts of Europe. In terms of the weather for the weekend, it'll be a more changeable week. There'll be some strong winds at times, and towards the end of the week it will turn a little bit colder as well. Now, we're not talking about the severe sort of freeze up that we're getting across much of Europe right now. We won't be getting winds into the east, so we won't be bringing this severe cold air through, but it will turn a bit colder at the end of the week with the air coming in from the northwest, possibly producing wintry showers up in the north, and snow could come down to lower levels actually by the end of the week, by Friday, across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. So, before I get on with weekend forecast, just say about the ads. There's links to articles on all the pages. If you have browse widgets and click through the links, helping us to pay for our website, and thanks very much for doing that. Websites using full weekend forecast coming from theweatheroutlook.com and webcentral.de. You'll find links to both those websites on the links page. So I'll just start off with the temperatures that we had across Europe this morning. This was posted by James into the comment section at Gaz Weather Vids, and look how cold it was in many parts of Europe. So really going from Spain down here, right way up to northern Russia, which is up here, temperatures were widely across Europe coming out below freezing. So even northern Spain going down to -8, much of France going down to -2 to -6. Into Germany, we're going down as low as -12. Into Poland, we're going down as low as -20 to -25 across some areas. And then going up towards Russia gets even colder, with temperatures going down to -30 across western parts of Russia. It also extends down into the southeast of Europe as well. So going down towards Romania, for example, we're down around -15, and even into Greece we're going down to -5 and -6. Italy as well, central Italy, I think there's a temperature there being recorded of -17. That'll be somewhere in the mountains, but nevertheless it looks very cold across Italy. Corsica and Sardinia look as though they're below freezing, going down -2 or -4. It really is just the very far northwest of Europe. So Ireland had temperature start today at 8 or 9 degrees for UK, somewhere between around 5 to 10, just about the mildest place in the whole of Europe early this morning. And also down in Portugal, in southern parts of Portugal, we're at 5 to 10 degrees there. But that really is the exception in most parts of Europe in the deep freeze. And we did come very, very close to getting this freeze a few days ago. We really did think that this might be on its way to us, but no, the Atlantic stopped it. Now, I've got some pictures to show you, so I'm going to do my best Jim Bowen impression and show you what you could have won, what could have happened. If you don't want to see these, then skip on a couple of minutes. So this is from Jonas in Sweden, where we've got a lovely, I think that must be a lovely sunrise with plenty of snow there. This is from Brendan in Finland, and we can see very widespread and heavy snow. Yesterday, Brendan was reporting that temperatures were around -18 or lower in Finland. He says today that it's warmed up, it's turned milder with a maximum of -7 and heavy snow. This is from Alex in Romania, and again, very deep freeze going on there. I think temperatures have been going down below -20 degrees. Very bold looking chart there with severe freezing snowy conditions right next to the sea, and deep snow cover as well in Romania. Very impressive pictures there. And this is from Frank in Austria. Again, we see widespread snow cover there. Frank was reporting yesterday that temperatures were not expected to rise above around -7 to -9 degrees. And, well, really deep snow cover and severe cold in Austria. And these places are not alone, as we've already established in many parts of Europe, coming out extraordinarily cold. And as I say, there was the potential a few days ago to bring this into the UK, but the Atlantic, as always, or nearly always, acting as a buffer, acting as a stopper, and keeping us in the milder conditions. So, we'll go on to weekend forecast now. Thanks for everybody sending their pictures to me. Remember, you can post them in the comment section at GazLovitz, or you can also email them to us at gazlovitz@gmail.com. I'm always happy to show the pictures in the videos. Big thank you to everybody on the continent for doing that. So, this is the radar picture from the weatheroutlook.com right now, and we can see that we have got a few showery bursts of rain in the southwest, but otherwise it's mostly dry, very grey, cheerless, miserable day really, although it is, as we've already established, just about the mildest place in the whole of Europe today, in the UK. So here's the Arctic pressure chart for today. We've got high pressure around northwestern France, so we're bringing in the air off the Atlantic. Of course, we know we've got those severe cold temperatures across most parts of Europe. There's the upper air temperatures. They possibly don't look that extreme for Scandinavia and Central Europe. You can see how cold it is in the east and the southeast, but the dew points are perhaps more reflective of the freeze. You see, even into France, it is freezing cold there across central parts of France, and most parts of Europe well and truly locked into the freeze. And notice how mild it is for the UK and Ireland. So, for the rest of today, we're going to have a lot of cloud across the British Isles. We've had early fog and damp conditions. Much of that fog has lifted into low cloud, but I don't think there's going to be much sunshine around today. A few bright sunny breaks will come through, but essentially it's going to be a dull day and pretty miserable. Temperatures are mild, though, so, well, if you like the mild temperatures, you've got them. At least it is mild with this cloud and damp, dreary weather, so temperatures will be up to around 10 degrees in the west, and in the east, probably up to around 8 degrees. Actually, could be a bit milder than that in the west, perhaps up to around 12 degrees, somewhere like Cornwall. That's 54 Fahrenheit. Overnight tonight, we're going to keep that high pressure through the country, so a lot of dry weather continuing through the course of the night. There will be damp, drizzly bits and pieces of rain, particularly around western coast, but many places are going to stay dry again tonight. And we're going to have a few mist and fog patches coming back, just like last night as well. If skies clear, it could get kind of a touch of ground frost, temperature going down to 2 or 3 degrees, but I think more or less a frost-free night with all the cloud and murk that's going to be around the country. High pressure is still dominating on Sunday, so we're going to have a lot of quiet weather again. It really is basically a nothing type weekend. It's hard to describe what the weather's doing because it's not doing much at all. But it's going to be another dry day on the main for Sunday with a lot of cloud around. Again, a few brighter sunny chinks will come through, always most likely in the east. But really, I think we're going to stay pretty grey and gloomy through most of Sunday. Late on, this area of low pressure is developing to the north West Scotland will bring some wet and windy conditions into the far northwest, but the bulk of the country will have another dry day. Temperatures look very mild at around 8 to 12 degrees once again. And then we move through into Monday and we finally get a little bit of a change, so the stagnant weather will get a bit of a shake-up. We'll find wet and windy weather across Scotland and Northern Ireland, courtesy of this area of low pressure on Monday morning. And that front will come south and eastwards through the day. So we start wet and windy through Scotland and Northern Ireland on Monday morning. England and Wales mostly dry and gloomy. That cloud and rain will sweep across the country through the day with brighter skies and wintry showers following up towards Scotland. Temperatures again will be mild in the south at around 8 or 9 degrees, but in the north it will turn colder. Temperatures there dropping to around 4 or 5. Another change on Tuesday, because we're going to bring another warm front in across the country. So Tuesday could start off with a fair amount of sunshine, maybe some ground frost, but it'll turn cloudier through the day with a lot of cloud moving in from west, little bits and pieces of rain or drizzle associated with that cloud on the warm front as well. After a chilly start, temperatures will become very mild in the southwest at around 12 or 13 degrees. Still perhaps a little bit on the cooler side in the east at 7 or 8. Wednesday brings another change as the cold front comes down across the country, so that's going to bring a band of cloud and rain through the UK. That rain will turn light and patchy, I think, on Wednesday afternoon as it gets down into the south. Following behind, we've got tightly packed ice bar, so it will be turning windier across Scotland. Winds could be going up to gale force in the far north of Scotland by the end of Wednesday. And that's bringing colder air through as well, so showers could start to turn wintry across Scotland on Wednesday afternoon. In the south, will probably be quite mild at around 9 or 10. Till late on, when that cold front moves through, temperatures probably drop back closer to average at around 6 or 7. But in the north, it will be fairly cold actually on Wednesday at around 3 degrees. Another trough moving through on Thursday, so that's going to bring a band of rain across England and Wales, probably wintry showers across Scotland. Following along behind that will be Arctic origin air. So as this trough pushes through on Thursday, it will turn genuinely cold in the north. So get a band of wintry showers moving across Scotland and Northern Ireland through Wednesday morning. They'll come southwards into England and Wales, where I would suspect there'll be mostly rain. And then following that, we get proper cold air coming through. So showers will turn to snow, and not just on high ground, but down to low levels across Scotland during the course of Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. Temperatures there just 2 or 3 degrees. In the south, we're going to be around 6 or 7, so about average for the time of year. And then that leads us into a proper northerly as we go into Friday. It's only going to last very long, but for Friday, we do have a little taste of winter. There'll be a northerly wind, there'll be wintry showers even across England and Wales. Scotland, Northern Ireland, possibly Northern England and North Wales get snow showers. So no questions about rain or sleet or anything like that. It will be snow in the north that's falling out of the sky on Friday, something we've not been able to say very often at all during this winter. So snow showers in the north, wintry showers possible even down in the south. That's a mix of rain, hail, sleet, possibly a bit of snow on higher ground. Temperatures on Friday will be cold, ranging from around freezing at best across northern Scotland to around 5 degrees in southern parts of England. And this cold weather stays with us into Saturday. Saturday could be quite an interesting day because there's another little trough coming through, and that is within this Arctic air. So maybe there could be some snow, perhaps more widely, on Saturday. We've got to keep an eye on it, and that's most likely up in the north. In the south, probably a wintry mix. But Saturday could be a little bit of a wintry day. However, that's the end of the cold snap by the look of it, because by Sunday, the wind's trying to go back into the southwest once again. Certainly no high latitude blocking to lock this cold weather in. So it looks like it's going to be just a little cold snap lasting a couple of days. That's a long way off, of course, so we will keep you posted on developments for the weekend. If I have a look at charts and weather outlook, so this is showing quite a bit of sunshine across the country for Saturday. We know it's a lot more gloomier and cloudier than this is suggesting, but a few brighter breaks are possible. And this quiet weather continues into Sunday as well. Maybe a slightly better chance of brightening things up on Sunday, but again, I would expect there'll be a lot of cloud. That band of rain moves southwards and eastwards with quite windy weather on Monday, with brighter skies and showers following behind, so those could turn a little bit wintry in the north. Tuesday will start off with a fair amount of sunshine, but a lot of cloud will move in from the west on a warm front. Temperatures will become mild. Wednesday looks, for the south, it looks mostly dry and mild, but I think we do bring a band of cloud rain across the country with slightly colder air following on behind, and that continues into Thursday with a band of heavy rain coming across the country, and then much colder air follows along behind, with showers turning to snow in the north. And if I just show you Friday night, this is even suggesting the chance of some snow showers coming down into Wales and the Midlands. Now, I'm not sure about that, but certainly the end of the week does look a lot colder and with some wintry potential. Most of those wintry showers die back towards the coast on Friday itself, but they will be snow up in the north, and it could be a cold day on Friday with temperatures in many northern places actually not getting much above freezing. Those cold conditions stay with us into Saturday, but probably by Sunday the little cold snap is all over. So, in summary, well, no big freeze. That's staying across the continent and across many parts of Europe. But what we will have is a colder snap at the end of the week. Before we get to that, though, a lot of quiet weather this weekend and fairly mild. Better band of rain on Monday, mild on Tuesday, gradually becoming colder day by day from Wednesday onwards. So we finish up on quite a cold note on Friday with snow showers, particularly so in the north. That's all for now. Come back later on for the CAN SIPS update. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching.